Hello, beautiful humans. We are doing your alignment messages for Aquarius. We are going to look at what you're currently aligned to, what you don't see coming, and what will bring you into alignment for the next cycle, i.e. your new paradigm, where you want to break through to the other side. We're going to look at love at the end of this, and if this resonates and if you want to up level and reach the next paradigm, make sure you like this video so that you can head in that direction. All right, this is for the next 7 days, Aqua. This is what you are currently aligned to. What are my Aquariuses currently aligned to? Okay, Aqua, I'll take those two. I'll show you the cards, don't worry. Okay, what don't you see coming? 3 came out, by the way. What don't you see coming? What do you not see coming? And what will bring you into alignment? Okay. Oh, okay. You got 3 for that one too. All right, Aqua, what is going on with you? We're going to pull for love at the end of this reading, but right now your alignment says that you are really in a place of seeing what actions require you to bring people into the new alignment in which you find yourself. What I mean by that is you're creating boundaries with people that you've never created boundaries with before. It's like you're going around your house and going, this stays, this goes, this stays, this goes. But this has to do with people. This has to do with friendships. This has to do with, it's like finding who your tribe is through you conveying and communicating your new boundaries, what's required to be in your life. So Source is saying to me, the energy that my Aquas are in right now is setting the stage for who's moving in the direction in which you're heading and who's going to be okay with the new requirement on being in my Aqua's life. So I just see you, I don't see you being mean about it. I see you being very matter of fact about it. And, you know, Source is saying that what you may be doing is being a bit black and white about it. Source is saying you may be a little bit black and white about it currently, and Source is saying, you know, if you've never set the stage for somebody to know what your boundaries were, instead of being black and white about it, give people the opportunity to know what the rules are, because you never actually had rules on the board before, and you're acting as if, you know, these people knew that these were your rules. Well, Source is like, you never stated these like facts as your facts. I mean, they seem like common sense to you, don't get me wrong, but Source is like, give, you know, instead of throwing the baby out with the bathwater, how about you just state your preferences, and if they don't meet you there, i.e. if they don't rise up to the occasion, then you can say, I'm sorry, there's no access without the secret word, i.e. you listen to my fucking boundaries. All right, let's go ahead and find out what you don't see coming. What you don't see coming is that through your new energy, you're going to attract your tribe. You're going to attract your people. People are going to know the new version of you because you're going to be living in that new version of you. Source is saying, once you become clear about where you're heading, you're going to see that there's a lot of people already heading in that direction, and you will attract people that are heading in that direction. Now, what will bring you into alignment and let go of the old energy is you needing to be liked. Plain and simple. The 5 of Pentacles, the 9 of Swords, and the 6 of Swords. Like, walk away from the idea that you have to coddle adults. The only people that we should coddle is our children, and only to some extent, right? But Source is saying to me, realize that grown-ups can deal with grown-up disappointment, and you don't need to coddle other adults about their feelings. They need to get a grip on realizing that it's not your job to coddle them into liking you. And Source is like, those that don't like you when you set boundaries are those that benefit by you not having boundaries. And that's what Source is saying to me. So Source says what will bring you into alignment is to not give a shit about an adult's feelings with something that they've been taking advantage of you with for a very long time. All right, let's look at love. Love for Aqua. What is my Aqua's love message? Ooh, you definitely threw that. I'm hearing a song that was sung by the actor of Dirty Dancing. I forgot his name. What was that guy's name? And he sang it with his wife. Gone, like something lost in the wind or something that had to do with the wind, because you got, in regards to love, the card that you have here is the wind. And in this picture, there is an eagle, there is a moon, and there is a woman that is a shaman per se. Source is saying to me, there's something in the ether. There's something in a feeling of listening to what is not said regarding love that Source would like you to pay attention to, Aqua. There's something in how someone navigates themselves and others that tells you about their character. And Source says, when somebody shows you who they are by what they're expressing about others, pay attention. Pay attention to how someone treats others, because that reveals a lot about their character. And if they're doing it to someone else, they're definitely going to do it to you. The second card that you got is Ghost Dance. The number 22. Yeah. Ooh. So for some reason, the message that I'm getting regarding Ghost Dance is that which you don't communicate to yourself is felt in your body through the vibration of the thing that you can't shake. So Source is saying, you know through the feeling, and that's all you need to give credence to. Like Source is saying, your body is telling you what may not be confirmed on the 3D by how safe you feel, whether or not there seems to be an energy of like a ghost, or even your intuitive hit is telling you something is off, something isn't balanced. And it's also true of when it's your own fear. And Source is like, there's something there about rectifying the unspokens so that you can finally express how you're experiencing something and let the other person express how they feel about that, because in that way you will find out how invested they are to your heart. Hopefully this brought you some clarity, some guidance, and as always, I'm Nettie, I guide. I hope that you take this to the next chapter in your life and you recognize that saying your truth will let you know who's meant to be into the next chapter in your life, my beautiful Aquariuses. I love you. I'll talk to you soon.